Okay, this is going to be a tutorial on how to get started filling out the charts on the assignment entitled Writing About Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. First, you want to go to Google Classroom. Not that. Okay, give me just a minute. And you're going to need to open up two different files, okay? So you want to go to Classwork. And first, we want to open up our story, which is found in Anchor Texts, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. You want to open that doc and have it open and ready. And then the next thing you want to open is, go back to Classroom, and you're going to open up your writing about Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And that file is called DJAMH Compare Contrast Characters. Now, the pre-writing that we're doing today is going to prepare you to write the essay coming up next week about the fact that Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde are so opposites, okay? Let's look at the writing prompt because everything we do is relating back to this prompt. Robert Louis Stevenson's The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde contains two mysterious characters, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, who appear to be opposites. Using relevant quotations and commentary, write an essay in which you explain how the author uses patterns of imagery, connotative diction, and details to establish a mood that reflects each character. Now, if you're going to break this down to be able to understand in less formal language what this means is, you're going to write about how the author uses words. How does he use words expressively? He uses imagery sometimes. He uses attitude words, connotative diction sometimes. And then sometimes he just uses details to establish a certain mood because that's all he has to use is words to be able to create mood and to create personality with these characters. And Jekyll and Hyde have very different opposite personalities. So if you're looking on the first chart, there's one for Dr. Jekyll, and then if you scroll down, there's one for Mr. Hyde. Let's look at the one for Dr. Jekyll first. Notice that I've provided an example for you, okay? And I probably need to write example. Okay. All right. So I grabbed this piece of text from page 5 in the abridged copy that we have open. A large, well-made, smooth-faced man of 50, okay? And it goes on. And this is a description of Dr. Jekyll, and it's a positive description. It's one that makes him out to be a very nice guy, okay? Because that's the kind of evidence that you're going to be looking for, all right? This particular quotation is a detail, okay? He's details from the text because they're describing him in detail. Now, for the third column, and again, you pick connotative diction or imagery or detail, one of those three, and you'll put it here in the middle. So you only have one word in the middle. And then over here in the third column, we're still talking about this quotation here, but in the third column, what mood is created by this quotation? How does the mood characterize Dr. Jekyll in this quotation? So you're going to answer those two questions in sentence form. In this scene, the mood created is pleasant and peaceful. Dr. Jekyll is a caring, nice gentleman. That's what I could tell from this quotation. Okay? So now you're going to want to go into the story and select two more pieces of evidence. So you'll put one of your evidences right here, copy and pasted. Don't forget to put your page number where you found it at the end. And then your second example will go here. You'll go in and choose one of these words to go in the middle, and then you will write your commentary here. What mood is created, and how does the mood characterize Dr. Jekyll? Now, I'm also going to show you some page numbers because I've made it really easy for you to go into the story to certain pages to zone in and find some quick and easy evidence. Okay, you're going to have to find it on the page, but I'm going to give you the pages to look at. Okay, so that's going to be, let's see, where do I want to go to get that? Okay, these are the page numbers. Okay, if you want to jot these down on paper, so that way you don't have to keep looking back at this slide or this video, the page numbers for text evidence that Dr. Jekyll is good, you may find some things on page 7, 11, 14, 18, or 20. And actually, I didn't really see anything good on 7, so just look on these 4 pages to find evidence. Of course, you only need 2 examples, so you can just pick 2 of these page numbers to go to. And then page numbers for evidence that Mr. Hyde is bad. These are moments in the text where it is talking about Mr. Hyde or a scene where he appears. Okay, so take a minute to jot those down and use those page numbers to help you find the evidence. And remember, you only need 2 examples for Mr. Hyde and 2 examples for Dr. Jekyll. You need to make sure you get this done today because next week we're going to be working on writing that essay, comparing and contrasting the 2 characters. Now, also, I want you, in particular, Chance, to be working on redoing some of the work. If you go into iNow and look and see what you are missing, I want you to work this afternoon on maybe redoing some of that and let me know once you've got it finished so that I can grade it and get it into the grade book to update your grade because we need to get your grade up. It's not good right now, so we need to get busy on that. All right. If you have any questions, I've got you on Go Guardian this afternoon, so you just shoot me a message and we'll go from there. Have a good day.